Can anyone tell me what I just did? Hello everybody, and today we're going to talk about sacrifice bunting. And if you didn't recognize that, that's a good thing. That's the way they taught us to bunt back in the 60s, where you pivoted on the 1 foot and you faced the pitcher. I'm glad things have changed because it couldn't be more dangerous, especially if the guy wanted to come up and in, because you would have to turn into the pitch, and it's really difficult to turn this way. But in the year 2018, even though the bunt, it seems to be a lost art, I still like to preach it because I believe it's an invaluable tool. So let's talk a little bit first about what you should do with the bat, and that is not this with your top hand. You want to make sure that your thumb and your fingers are behind the bat, and we have a nice loose grip on the bottom half of the bat. Okay? And remember, we want to receive the ball. Receive it. We do not want to go out and what I call stabbing fish. You see these guys, they're doing all this kind of thing. Right? We're letting the ball, basically we want to catch the ball with the top hand, and we give a little bit so that the ball deadens. Now, one thing we used to do, we used to put a ring down the third and first base side, and prior to batting practice, we'd have to put a ball in each ring before we'd actually were allowed to take swings. You learn to bunt real quickly. Okay, so now that we've talked a little bit about where the hands are, we don't want the bat to be flat. All right? Because you're either going to hit a line drive, bunt it too hard, or pop it up. So we want a little bit of an angle because we want the ball to go down. Always down and not up. Remember, we're giving ourselves up. It's a sacrifice bunt. Now, a little bit about the footwork. So as the pitcher is winding up, I don't believe in turning around when he's still facing you. I believe we pivot just like this. Now you can see my bat is at an angle. I'm crouched down, okay? And this is how I'm going to bunt. Everything's going to be down. I'm not coming up, ever. I'm not coming up because the pitch is up. I stay down here, and depending on where the ball is, I take this hand like a rudder and just turn it. I don't poke at the ball. I see a lot, even major leaguers, poke at the ball, and they're constantly fouling it off. Let the ball come to you, catch it with that top hand, and like a rudder on a boat, if you want it, if it's on the outside part, you want it to go to third, just turn the bat a little bit. If you want it to go to first, turn the bat a little bit. As I said earlier about the pitcher, I believe you square when he's here. Because if you start squaring up too early, he can make the adjustment on the pitch. When he gets to here, there's no adjustment. He's got to go through. But if you're turning and he's winding up, he's going to throw one up and in on you right off the bat. Okay? So let's wait until he gets to almost his release point where he cannot stop his forward motion. One important rule about sacrifice bunting: we bunt strikes. If it's not a strike, take it. It's a ball. If he throws 4 of them, take your bag. Let the guy behind you. You're in this situation now. They got 2 runners on. He's either going to sacrifice or he's going to swing away. But don't help the pitcher out by going after anything other than a strike. And a strike down in the zone where you can keep it on the ground. Getting away from the bunt for a moment, but telling you the advantages of bunting is this. I believe it's a lost art, and I believe you should practice it daily. Especially if you're in a slump, it makes you make contact, watch the ball, and you get that feeling of making contact again. Okay, and you've got to keep your head still, and you're facing it, you're balanced, and many times when you're in a slump, it's something minor. And by just practicing your bunting, it really does help you focus and get back into the groove. Another thing that'll help you get out of your slump a little bit, get one of these, the fungo bat, and hit some ground balls to your infielders. And it's not about swinging down on the ball, but think about everything you have to do. You have to toss it up, you have to make contact, and again, without a lot of stress, you got to keep your head still, you got to get your hands and hips to the ball, you've got to maintain balance, and you're getting a lot of extra quality swings in. So that's it for today. In the future, we got some catching videos coming up. I just wanted to talk about bunting a little bit. If you guys have any questions at all about anything, leave your comments below. Hope you have a great day, and thank you.